I think a lot of people when
there's research on this.
So break that down, because I suspect most people aren't aware of that research.
Here's an example of a study that came to mind. This professional researcher, she observed preschool American children in a play area for a long time now, long time. And what she noticed was how often there's an aggressive behavior among these preschool children in the case where they're Americans. She noted how often they have aggressive behavior between each other. Okay, then she also observed the same conditions, French children, preschool, same age range, same environment, how often they retreated each other aggressively. Here's the result. The French children treated each other aggressively about 3% of the time. American children, preschool children now, treated each other aggressively about 20% of the time. What does that tell you?
That's a really
cultural. They do many things in French society to take better care of their children prior to preschool. Of course, we're talking about infants and very young children here, as compared to American children, and it shows in their behavior. And there's other studies that show that there's correlations between what we call insecure attachment. There's decades of go Google this if you want. There's decades of research on attachment. Here are the researchers: John Bowlby, Bowlby, going back decades. Then Mary Ainsworth, Ainsworth, and then Mary Main, Main. These are the three primary psychological researchers on attachment, disrupted attachment, insecure attachment, and they were able to make connections between early lack of attachment or insecure attachment. This refers to the quality of the bond between the infant and the mother, and adult behavior. So it's right there in the literature. And again, this is somewhat frustrating to me. It's been there for so long, and some very dedicated people went to a lot of work and commitment to do these studies, and for the most part, they get ignored. All the answers are right there in the literature, and they get ignored. And I'm trying to do what I can to raise awareness, but a lot of people don't want to know it. It's too painful for them to become aware of, and we got to keep trying. And we need. There are millions of people who will welcome this information. We just need to make that connection and contact.
What do you think the key is to breaking through with this information? Because I've definitely wondered the same thing myself, and I know that there's a frustration that those who are aware of the information experience when you're sort of telling people this over and over and over again, and the social change is taking a while or resistant. And so I'm wondering what you think the way to take this research, which is well established, and bring it to the public consciousness or create some type of systemic change is.
It takes more people to make the effort to inform other people. So I say, for those watching us right now or listening to us, pass this information along to your friends, families, social contacts, the internet. I mean, people have literally reached millions of other people with certain information. So go for it. We can do it. We have the tools. We need the people to decide hey, what better use of your time than to help transform our society and subsequently the world to a higher quality of life that satisfies our human needs, and we reestablish our connections with each other, to live more joy and less pain.
I'm curious.
What's a higher value than that? I don't know.